Early on, members of our biorepository team had some knowledge that there was going to be a qualification exam for a biorepository technician. So as soon as I had heard about it, I was extremely interested because I had already been in a biorepository for many years and I'd always kind of wondered if something like this would come about. So my interest was very early on, and once I had heard that the actual qualification exam was live, I jumped on board as soon as I could. Most of my goals here were to strengthen our program by becoming a qualified technician. As soon as the exam was live and the information was on ASCP's website, I looked over the reading material. And my institution happened to have actually all of the texts that were recommended. So my main study guide was the ISPR text, as well as the developing and organizing an institutional biorepository text. I believe my actual boss was part of the authorship in that text, so that one was definitely handy. Again, I was extremely fortunate that my institute already had all of those guides available to me, and I didn't really have to work terribly hard to get them. The only obstacle that I found was our COVID shutdown. I was very interested in studying for the actual test, but we were actually shut down for 3 months and I didn't have access to some of the texts and to have my supervisor actually sign off on the form. So for me, it was that time. But the actual materials that I did have handy, being shut down, allowed me for a little more study time. So I would say it was both an obstacle and kind of a fortunate situation. I am very fortunate in that my employer is fully supportive of continuing education. Not only are they willing to pay for our continuing education and certifications, they also provided all of the text. If that weren't an option, I definitely would have had to think about things a little more closely and to see how that would impact my overall position. But because of the support from my facility, I didn't hesitate at all. It really just came down to me studying and taking the test. Lots of support here. The knowledge and skill set were already there from the years of experience that I had. I feel it was just the seal of approval to show that I do have that knowledge and that skill set. I feel more like an asset to my program, especially since I'm the first one to have obtained this qualification, and the goal is for our entire team to move forward and get theirs. I feel it was my duty to inspire others to do the same to strengthen our overall program. I really had absorbed the knowledge by working in the biorepository with my years of experience, and that the process isn't as intimidating as I recalled with taking my first certification and qualification exams many years ago. I would say to those who are interested to just go for it. I know I talked to a lot of my colleagues who have expressed interest in one certification or qualification, and they often just feel like they aren't ready. And I feel like you just have to give it a try, to go in, kind of put those nerves aside and just see what knowledge you already have. It's not as hard as it seems. It's rather intimidating when you've been out of school for a while and not taking regular exams. But yeah, just have to go for it.